What's up, guys? You can actually hit my page up at facebook.com/Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming and support my Patreon. Thanks.
What's going on, guys? This is Crimson60620 and I'm back again, actually doing something a little bit different, doing a video game review of open beta. Now, when I first saw Dreadnought, and that's the game that we're talking about, as you can tell, I wanted to actually play it. I've been looking for more of a space slash fight slash flight sim. Now, one of the things that kind of drew me into this game is that I was on Facebook, I saw the plays, and I just thought, why not? It's an open beta, let's try it. Just a little bit of side note, there's a little bit of error on the screen. You actually get 5 points per kill, and that would actually figure it into what happens in a second. So it's mostly a multiplayer game, and right now what we're playing is multiplayer team deathmatch where you respawn. The only other one that I saw was elimination, where you kill all the other team, as you guys know. It's 4 starting ships, and I'm actually playing this at double speed, so the game looks a little bit better than what it actually plays as. But it starts with 4 starting ships. My playstyle, if I can, or something like this, to get a support class and then go forward to try to see if I can start building my points up, start building my status up, whatever you call it, so I can get better ships. And that's kind of the route I went with this. Now, this is the basic starting ship that you're seeing right now. Now, when I say that it looks a little bit better in playback than what it actually controls as, remember, I'm doing this as double speed. The controls aren't that intuitive, and you're going to be hearing me say that word a lot, intuitive. Basically, the way you control is you go down by pressing the L1, you go up by pressing the L2. Now, what you're seeing me play as now is the medic ship. There's a sniper ship. There's the first all-around ship that's not focused on firepower, but it has some durability. But there's also I want to say a scout ship. You can cloak and you can actually sit back and just fire it away. And then it's the mobility ship that actually has a warp capability. Now, one of the things that really, again, wasn't that intuitive, especially for each ship, they have sort of like some specials. So if you actually see on the bottom right hand corner, you actually see where, you know, you would think push the button, special power activates. Well, that's the thing. Some of the special powers are automatically activated. For instance, if I get around to it, and I'm sure it's coming up soon, where I highlight one of my friendly ships and just press the fire button and I heal them. If I target an enemy, it does the same thing. But the triangle button, yeah, this is what I mean. I'm targeting an enemy ship and press the fire button, and now it switched to a damage beam. And I kind of boosted my damage beam by pressing the square button. Now I pressed my circle button and boosted my heal beam. So it's just one of those things where it's just not that intuitive. It could be pretty fun to play if they clean up some of the control issues, if the controls didn't feel so clunky. And another thing too, I know it's a new game, so people don't know the strategy of working together, but it doesn't just seem like an intuitive game. Now, you can also saw that button press where if you swipe up on the touchpad, you actually would get a boost in your thrusters. And that's the thing. This game runs like it's running on thrusters. It runs. You're not flying a spaceship. It seems almost as if you're flying cars that can actually fly. They don't make full use. Some of the environments does make full use of the 3D environment, but it's not. It may be because it's an open beta. You can also boost your weapons. You can also actually put up a shield. and that shield is pretty useful when you're trying to protect yourself, but it's really not that intuitive, guys, as far as the controls. There is a tutorial that you can actually do that I would say go practice if you want to make sure that you know the basics and get the basics of your ship. Again, some of the games are just intuitive where you can pick up. This one you have to learn, and maybe if you learn a little bit more, and maybe if you actually enjoy it with the team, it actually turned out well. Now, one thing I do want to say is this: it's an open beta. Get to Graybox, let them know. I'm gonna actually be leaving some feedback. I do want to say, hey, it's a gay game, just not for me, and we reached the scoring limit. I do want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to my reviews. Of course, you can always hit my Crimson 60620 PS4 Gaming Facebook page, and of course support my Patreon.